If you're married, how many of you know that you can go home and your husband and wife can have a certain body language without talking called nonverbal communication? And you know exactly what they mean without saying it? You know, if you meet somebody and they're kind of looking at their watch, you know, and they're you know, got their arms like this, I mean, what are they really telling you? Are they really interested? No, you got to change directions. You got to figure out what you need to do differently. Because what you're doing, guess what? It's not working. See, salespeople, the game, I'll tell you right now, really it's the game in life. It's here in your mind. It's what you believe you can do or what you believe you cannot do. So later on I was doing a seminar, she came in. I was in the middle of doing my 2 steps of selling, and she's in the back waving her hand like this. So as you guys know, I let anyone talk, so I'm like, hey, give her a mic. And she goes, Mr. Novak, I went on that appointment. Do you remember me? I was like, yeah, Mrs. Eagle. You know, I remember you. She goes, well, you want me to tell you what happened? Yeah, yeah. I'm thinking, yeah, I would love to hear what happened, not knowing. She says, well, I did exactly what you said. I just wrote down the information, and I closed with that. And this is what happened. The guy bought from me. And this is what he said. You're the first salesperson that's actually come here that's given me reasons that actually make sense why I should buy a radio. Because he couldn't argue with whose reasons. Do you see how simple that is?
My passion is about helping everyone have effective communication by making the human connection. But what does that really mean, making the human connection? Have you ever been talking to somebody and they're going on and on and on? And it's almost like what I call screensaver. You're not listening to them anymore, right? And then they say something like, well, what do you think? And you say, oh, I think it's great. Because quite honestly, you had no clue what they were talking about. Well, let me ask you another question. Have you ever been talking to somebody and actually making the human connection to the point that somebody could yell your name, your cell phone could go off, and you're just not paying attention to that distraction because you're so connected with that person? That's what making the human connection is about. And that's what I'm passionate about, is helping everyone make that human connection.
My name is Michael Knutson, and the last 2 days that I spent with Tod Novak has been the best investment in time in my career that I've ever spent in my life. It's really identified the difference of what's going on in my mind and what's going on in reality and what our customers and prospects are seeing. I highly recommend Tod and the value that he brings to your sales career. Thank you, Tod.
I just had a training with Tod Novak. It was incredible with the birds. I actually worked for Comcast and with the company for going on 17 years, and I can say this is one of the best trainings I've actually ever had. Knowing the different ways we can strategize with people out when we're in the field and customers and clients to, you know, enhance our relationship building skills as well as how to connect with people. It was really amazing.
Dynamic, absolutely dynamic. The time just flies by. I cannot believe how quickly time went today. He keeps your attention, and the information, you just keep wanting more and more of what he's saying.
When that prospect or customer gives you a reason why they want to buy your product or service, don't jump all over them and think it's the go green light to close. Okay? It's not the green light to go close. It's the green light to write down that motivation. So the key is to really just sit back and listen. And then what you're going to do, it's a very simple technique, is when you go to close, you're going to close with their reasons for buying, not yours.